Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is just a small little video about Windows 8 and everything that has to do about it, and this video is just named I Don't Get It. And it's literally going to be the content of this video. I just don't get what you have with Windows 8. There are people just complaining about 8 even if they've not seen it in person or even if they've just tested it in a virtual machine. One tip aside, you cannot test a productive OS in a virtual machine. You need to actually see it, install on a second hard drive or something, and use it as your daily operating system. Not like other people who, oh gosh, I saw pictures, it looks like shit. I'm sorry, but it is not shit. Like, look at this. This is the infamous Tiles Metro thingy, as everyone refers to it as Windows 8. But this is not just Windows 8. You have your standard desktop. It looks like this. Does this look anything different than your Windows 7 start screen? Well, except the missing start button that is now the start page. No. No. So, and why do I, as a desktop user and a coder and a little bit of programmer and stuff, I use Premiere and stuff a lot. So why don't I complain about Windows 8? Because it doesn't make sense. Windows 8 has some really good kernel tweaks. It takes less time to boot up. It works smoother. It just does what I want it to do. And why don't I complain about the not start menuiness? Well, first of all, you have to understand my workflow. The way I run programs is very simple. I hit the start button the same that I do on Windows 7, and then I search for the program name, in that case Paint. Just hit enter and there, boom, you are. So in a modern workflow, it would look like this, and bam. So you see those. You see that start screen for like what? 2 seconds? Yeah, right. And that's how long I see that start screen for. Nothing more, nothing less, and that's why I don't pretty much care, and I don't understand why people so much rant about Windows 8. So please share your opinion in the comments and tell me how you've done with Windows 8 and how you found out to be. And please, if you haven't tried Windows 8, give it another chance. Try using it as your primary operating system for a while before you decide, it's shit. Because on a desktop, of course, you won't use these tiles except the calendar because it's really good. Or because of the games that it's also real good. But I don't really use Metro apps. Cut the Rope maybe, because it was free on Windows 8. But look at this, these are all desktop applications. Well, as you've seen, I've just opened up Windows Notepad++, and it's a app for web developers and stuff, which I wanted to make a tutorial on, basically. But, well, that's a whole nother story, but you see what I mean. As I said, I don't really get it because I use my standard desktop apps like VirtualBox, iTunes, Notepad++, Chrome, Photoshop, and all those other apps. I use regularly, I use normally, and I don't normally use the Metro apps. I can totally understand the point for Metro not being so useful on the desktop, but I cannot understand why people just don't get over it. I'm really sorry because the start menu, it is maybe a little bit confusing at first, but if you've used it, you really like it, and especially new users who basically don't care what their computer does. They get what to do with Metro, and they think it's good. At least the people I've seen. Maybe other people on other places think different about it, but I don't really know. Like, Metro is in my opinion, is useful because it replaced your quick launch bar with a much bigger quick launch bar like I have here, because when I start up my computer, it has an SSD inside. It takes no time to boot up. And I, for example, want to see the TV program. I use TV browser and I click on it and boom, right after I booted up the computer. Or for example, when as you saw, my typical workflow is though, I don't use it much as a quick launch bar. I normally use it like a little start helper, for example. Bam! Sublime Text, just open it up. And that's basically what I wanted to say. So please tell me in the comments what you think. Goodbye.